right, Market Timing Academy. Today is January 23rd, and we're going to do a quick follow-up video on Apple Computer, a stock that we highlighted a couple weeks ago, January 11th, when it was announced that Verizon is getting the iPhone, which is simply huge news. Now, what we highlighted was the stock had gone through a nice basing pattern here with a breakout, which was our buy point. Since then, the stock has had a nice run to the upside. And what I want to do is I want to highlight this area right here so that we can do a follow-up on what we talked about during the last video. But before we do this, I want to take a look at the overall market because there's something that you should be aware of. All right, let's take a look at what's been going on here with the NASDAQ composite. This is a daily candlestick chart with a 50-day and a 200-day moving average. You can see that the stock has been in a really nice uptrend here for the past few months, but I want to highlight an area of concern, and that's right through this space right here. You can see that just recently the NASDAQ has had two big down days on significantly higher volume, and you can see that the MACD has rolled over. The bottom line is that the two distribution days that we've seen here with the NASDAQ bring us to a total of 3 distribution days, which simply means that the market is now in an uptrend under pressure phase, which means that you want to be very, very cautious with new buys. So I just wanted to highlight that. Now let's go take a look at the stock that we're analyzing here. All right, with that being said, okay, the market being in an uptrend under pressure phase, that concerns us a bit. And as I said before, that just means you need to be very cautious with new buys. Now, we highlighted this stock right here on January 11th when they got the news, and we're suggesting that, you know, if you're a long-term trader, you can go ahead and jump into this position. But if you're more of a swing trader, which is what we are here, we're more market timers, you're going to want to wait for that stock to pull back to either the 50-day moving average or this point of support, which was basically $320 a share. Okay, now what I want you to note here though is we've had something really interesting happen, and that was we had a big down day right back here, which is the day that that Steve Jobs had announced that he was going to take an indefinite leave of absence, which really freaked out the market. As you can see here, the volume was absolutely enormous on that sell-off. I'll just highlight it right through this area for you here. So that's a major concern. That means that your institutional players are now selling this stock. And you can see that there were a couple follow-through days on the downside with, again, more significant volume than the up days back here. So now, what do? We've got this stock coming back to the 50-day moving average, which is where we suggested would be a good buy point, and the market has moved to an uptrend under pressure. So the million-dollar question is, what do you do? Well, I'm going to go on a limb right now, and I'm going to say that if you don't own Apple, you can buy it right here at roughly $325 a share, but I want to be super clear. Your support is $320 a share, which is right below it. So with the market acting like it's acting right now, if you enter the trade at this point, make sure you stay very disciplined and keep your stops right there at that 320 mark. Do not let your mistakes get out of control. So this is a little bit of a speculative play, but we just love Apple, and I love what they're doing with their business. And so if you don't own it, go ahead and buy it right here. But the bottom line is keep your stops close, because you might just be dead nuts wrong on this if the market continues its sell-off. So this is the Market Timing Academy. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, go to www.markettimingacademy.com. We'd love the opportunity to help you, and good luck with everything.